Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead taroscope or your extended week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cancer, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So my lunar brothers and sisters, for your keys to the week, you get two this week. You have the Sun card and the Star card. This is like two of literally the best cards in the entire deck, and this is how they're speaking to you over the course of this next 2 weeks. What a wonderful energy. This is bright, it's happy, it's hopeful, it's energetic, it's powerful. This is blessings and abundance and hope that show up for you quite magically or mystically in some way, shape or form. What this also suggests to me as well, the Star card coupled with the Sun card literally represents astrology. So I advise you to check in with your astrologer over this time, book an astrology reading, maybe even do some personal searching or delving into your own chart in some way. And the reason I say this is because you've got the energy of astrology that really is speaking to you this week. It shows up very powerfully for you, which means maybe some of you are having a powerful manifestation of your astrology. Maybe something that is happening in the sky really speaks to you in a really profound way. Astrologers that I absolutely endorse, you guys already know them, but I'm going to speak about them here. Achyuta Bhava Das, obviously, because I mean, hello, Heather from Astrology with Heather, who is literally like, anytime I've got to launch something or I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is the right time, I'm like, Heather, please have a look at this, just because, Steve Judd, who is, in my opinion, just an OG astrologer. I love him. I think he's brilliant. Nico from Scarlet Moon, or is now son of Selene. Those four definitely people that are for me absolute go-tos. And the last one would be Nadia Shah. Those five people, in my personal opinion, have it sewn up, and they're the only people really that I watch when it comes to this stuff on YouTube, for various reasons. But those five, if you want good astrologers and you want to get into it in a way that's really going to speak to your soul, those are the people to check out. Now, with that said, this is beautiful, and it suggests that this next 2 weeks is going to be light, easy, fun, enjoyable in ways that it just hasn't been up until now. Right, there's been some really interesting moments of this year, I think you can all agree. So with that said, for those of you that are continued subbies, for those of you that have been with me over the course of this year or over the course of, I know there's a few Cancerians out there that have been with me from the very start, and I cannot tell you how much it means to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to yours. For those of you that are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. I just want to say thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. It's a truly blessed time, and I look forward to seeing and serving you more in the new year. For your actions and options, you've got the Three of Pentacles. If you're planning to learn or to study astrology, this is the week or the next fortnight. Do what you can about finding a good place to study. This would be the perfect time to do so. The Three of Pentacles suggests that you are already in the learning seat. You're primed for taking on new knowledge, for taking on new ideas, new methodologies, for tapping into your own innate, not just your own innate intuition, but your own power in some way, shape or form. This is really, really wonderful actually, because it suggests that your mind is open. It also suggests to me as well that there are going to be a lot of advices throwing around over the course of this next 2 weeks, and you have to be discerning. Now, because you've got this really wonderful protective illuminating kind of energy in that Cancerian sphere, this puts you in really great stead, right? It suggests that all of the information that's coming into you this week, this next fortnight, is good information. It's just about what speaks to you in the most pertinent way. What is the one that really is going to help you or assist you most, right? That's what it comes down to. It's not that there is any bad information or advice coming in. It's just you've got to be discerning about which one speaks directly to your situation, is going to be, what you really need, basically. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Death card. So not an easy card, but look at what it sits right under. Even death cannot, I'm not even going to go there, but even the Death card is lightened and lessened when the sun is around, right? Even death is lightened and lessened when the star is around. And what this suggests is this could be a week where you are resurrecting a friendship, a connection. For some of you, maybe you're hearing from somebody from your past, maybe somebody that you used to work with. For those of you that have had challenges or issues with a friend or a family member, this could be a week where you bury the hatchet, right? So the Death card, whatever it is that's come to an end, whatever it is that has been taken away from you or released or relieved, it could find its way back to you. This could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be a connection, it could be a job, like something that you've lost this week or over the next fortnight has its potential or a chance to come back to you. And because you've got the Sun card and the Star, the chances are that you're seeing it so much more different than you did the first time round, right? I like this. I actually really like this. Now, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be a time where you are really saying to yourself, okay, what is it about this job, this work sphere that now needs to evolve? How can this be done differently? And where is it that I can lead that difference, right? Yeah, they say you've got to be the change that you want to see out in the world. Well, this could be a fortnight where you're starting this in some way. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is really nice because it suggests that what you're ready to let go of. And it's like, because you've got the Sun card and the Star card there, you can do it without fear. It's like you're releasing something or letting something go and saying, you know what, that doesn't serve anymore. It doesn't feed into where I envision myself going. It doesn't feed or nourish my soul. It doesn't excite me for the things that I truly want to do. And by letting this go, you can put that time, that energy, that freedom into something else that is going to grow. So great, right? And then for those of you that are retired or no longer working, because you've got the Sun and the Star card here, it does suggest to me that if you are hearing of a passing, this will be somebody that was more than ready. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody that reached a really ripe old age. Touch wood, I hope I'm wrong on this front. But somebody that reached a really ripe old age, and somebody that was just like, you know what, I'm not afraid of this, right? And I think about certain people, that have passed in my life. And the different ways that it happens, but there are those of them that met it face on, and had literally no, they had no fear, none whatsoever, right? And this speaks to me of that. Now, on a brighter note, the Death card in your communications is going to show you, or is revealing to you, what you're ready to release this week, what you're really ready to let go of. All right. When it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Knight of Wands. Sorry, I had to really think about that one. You've got this underneath the Three of Pentacles. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, you're learning something new about the partner this week, right? There's new conversations that are being had. This could be some new desire that they have, something that they're really passionate about, some new direction that they feel like they really want to go in. And it's like, you know what, I've got to do this. I want to go in on this new adventure, and I want you to come with me, right? Like, and it doesn't have to be that you're, you know, hopping in a van and gonna go traveling for the rest of the, you know, doing the whole like the doomsday is here. Like, it doesn't have to be that. It could just literally be like there's something new that your partner wants to do and they're really fired up about it and they're sharing this with you. And when you hear this from them, it could be a moment of like, wow, you know, this is so much more different than I ever expected you to want or to be into or, you know, to want to do. And it's like, this could be a fresh adventure for you and your partner and your family if you have one. When it comes to those of you that are single and looking, definitely some potential here. I mean, you've got the death card there as well, which, you know, let's take the death aspect out of it. It's Scorpio ruled. So this does suggest that there could be some, you know, deep desires that are fulfilled over the course of this next 2 weeks. You know, it could be quite lusty energy for those of you that are single. Enjoy. And then for your money and materials, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is new money, new resources, new finances. And look at this, right? It's right underneath the death card, right underneath the star and the sun. And what this suggests to me is when you have the courage to release something, right? To say, actually, this isn't going to get me to where I want to be. That's going to get me to where I want to be. It's not that suddenly, you know, you're going to get up and quit your job or whatever, but this is about you making a solid goal, making a solid plan. Ace of Pentacles is a great card for money, and it suggests that this next 2 weeks is going to be very kind to you when it comes to finances. And it does suggest that over the course of the next year, there is something opening up for you that looks like either a new opportunity, maybe you know, a new job for some of you, maybe a new revenue stream that you're getting off the ground. This is really, really exciting because it suggests that whatever starts over the course of the next 2 weeks or shows up around this time is likely to be around for a good while. Now, you've got this for your physical health and vitality. I love this card for that because it makes you strong, right? Your physical self, your physical body, your physical outlook is strong, it's powerful, you're really very centered and very rooted. You might find as well that you have more discipline around the holiday season. So, you know, when everybody else is gorging and overindulging, that will be me. Right, while everybody else is kind of doing that, you might find that you're, you know, a little bit more in control of yourself. Like, you're still able to enjoy and not restrict yourself, but you're able to, you know, keep it in moderation. When it comes to your home and environment, I'm going to say this, for a lot of you, I give it a year and the chances are that you will be moving. All right, Ace of Pentacles is usually always a new home. All right, for your, okay, you know, in the here and now, this could just be new things that you're doing to the home, maybe that add value to it for those of you that own your home. For those others of you as well, this could be you eyeing up places in order to buy, to get onto, you know, your first ever property that you own. So really nice stuff. For your new moon message, you've got the new moon in Capricorn, you've got the Gate 56 and Storyteller. Whatever story you told the world about who you are up until now, that new moon is going to have you telling a very different one. And it's going to be one that you write the narrative on, that you are completely in control of. I really like this for you, and I think the next 2 weeks could be wonderful. Whatever you do or don't celebrate, again, as always, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic end to the year. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for all of your support. Take care, and I'll see you soon.